All right, got a few people coming in here. What's up, Omar? MDF. Thought we better jump on here. What's up, everybody? I'm doing good. A little rally helps the mood, no doubt. Should be good on volume, I would say, and everything else. Thomas, let's get you a wrench. Appreciate the support. Hopefully things get a little bit easier here in the last few months. What's up, Johnny? We've done all right, but it could be a little less stress. So we're still long from 47.60. Trade a couple times here for $300 profits. Last two trades on a portion. And caught this morning's low like a champ. Let's talk about that again. Everyone knows the you can see big downtrend in the OP, why price held. I showed that at this low, at the 58.50 low, and then I showed that again today. So that was a divergence and another divergence. Because of that, technometer has been oversold. So we always want to take oversold techs and buy divergences between price and volume, because that showed people was selling, but somebody was holding it up. Now they don't have to always be right, but definitely somebody was supporting price, and that's what's up. What's up, Nick? Let me give you a wrench. How you doing, Richism? Appreciate it, David. So that was kind of the reason we bought. And what's happening now, it looks like we're releasing that, but we're going to have to discuss these damn roadmaps. As I mentioned last video, because of that divergence, because the oversold technometer, and because we're almost 99% Wyckoff, we have to be extremely bullish. So I didn't really want to take the bear counts. I'd mentioned to you Elliott Wave was bearish. They're still calling maybe this rally right here as a wave 2. We're going to turn down sharply. I'd mentioned this on Discord. Let's look at the SPY. Let's look at stocks because they have been, I think, a hamper on the Bitcoin progress. I'm just thinking technometers are down to 41. You can see that says oversold as we have been the last couple of weeks. On the wave, it says oversold as we've been almost all the way down. So I really think that this was a good rally off the low. We're kind of testing it, and I think stocks could turn higher. That's why I wanted to be buying Bitcoin again today, because I think stocks are going to turn higher for, let's just say, a rally up here to 280. If that happened, I thought Bitcoin would ignite. I don't know if there's any news why Bitcoin just rallied 500. I don't think there is. What's up, Shinobi? Hey, Julian. So again, I thought stocks would go higher. I thought Bitcoin would finally have a chance to release to the upside. I do like, if we get a chance, I should have done this at the close. I just didn't do it. I think TLT is a sell here. So I might give that trade tomorrow. I don't want to give away individual stocks. I got a couple here I think I'm going to look at tomorrow. You know some of the ones that were long, but I'd like to add on a couple here. But then we need to, we really need to look. The reason I want to go live, I wanted to show the roadmaps. This is a possible roadmap. That kind of gives us a diagonal. So we do a 1-2 and we're starting to work higher here. Now this would, our Wyckoff numbers would support this. So again, we're looking at, just some type of diagonal here. I mean, that's a possibility. So to get a rally to 72.50, a number I mentioned before, that would still work. I don't like everything stopping here at 6,700, so I'm hoping we hold these levels and work higher. This count is still a possibility. This is kind of what Elliott Wave's looking at. They're looking for stocks to break the new lows. They're looking for cryptos to break the new lows. So we got something below 3,800. And to do that, we're going to do the 5 waves down. And they're going to say, we just finished the 2 wave. So that's what they're looking for. Again, if 60, if our buy is a 62.50 that we just bought, I've just raised a stop to break even. If that happens, the trade we just did is going to be washed out for break even. You could put more stops there, but for right now, I'm leaving it at 59.50 where the rest of our stops are. Again, I got a lot of numbers going through my head, so don't hold me to that. 59.50, I think, is the rest of my positions. I got them kind of scattered around there. So if we break the 62.50, break the 59.50, then this is what's going to happen. I think we're going to break down hard, at least to 5,200. So you could call this an A, B, C down instead. Again, Wyckoff numbers does not support that. I'm not bearish. I just want to show these in case we start getting stopped out, because it could get serious if we turn back down. To follow these accounts, I would have to think you have the idea that stocks are going to break down hard. So let's show like the DIA, Dow Jones ETF. We closed at 21,000. We're called a couple hundred, I think, higher right now. So again, I think the low maybe got in at today's close. So we'll talk about that in the morning. But if Bitcoin's going to break to 3,800, I think you got to say that the Dow is going to break below 18,000. I'm not of that opinion, but obviously anything can happen. I still think that everybody got sold out because of the virus fears, which obviously is a huge problem still, but you don't know what's already baked into the market. So again, still bullish. Let's go back to more roadmaps. This was a possible roadmap. The 5 should have went higher. It did on a couple exchanges, so you could say okay. And then this would have been the ABC down. So we're ready to explode higher. Again, I've showed this where maybe this is the ABC down. So that's still a possibility. Again, this is showing another type of 1-2 on the downside. We don't have to go over that again. I just did. This is still a possibility. It looks more like the rally we just had was just quickly out of the blue. I don't see any news that made us ride this last 500. So I've talked about this as being more preferred count. So the triangle just ended, and we're ready to run to 72.50 again. And then that would correlate to the Dow running up here to 25,000, let's say. So if that happens, or if anything up here, 23, 24, 25, then you're going to see Bitcoin at 72.50. Shoot, Bitcoin could go to 8,000 for real. I mean, it'd be a runaway quick run here that we'd want to fade. So, yeah, Taj, I mean, I wish we'd take out this 67.25. This was a previous, maybe it could have been a triangle. We need to get above 68, what was it, 68.80, whatever. Blow out the 69.90. We surely won't do that here and now. We're surely going to try to back and fill. That was a pretty nice rally. If we look at Ethereum, that's a long drawn out wave 4. Not pretty. Still could be it. Same thing. Litecoin just came down here. So we got to hold these levels. Our Litecoin stops, Ethereum stops, they've got to hold. What Ethereum did, what was it, around 126? We got a 120 stop, I believe, on everybody. We probably maybe need to raise that. I'd hate to be above to get below today's low. Let me check something here real quick. Yeah, we definitely wouldn't want 124 to give away. 123, 124. So we might raise our Ethereum stops. If we get some type of ABC pullback into tomorrow's stock opening, we'll see what's going. We might add on to our Ethereum and Litecoin positions, and maybe even more Bitcoin if it just gives me the setup that I want. This looks a little ABC-ish. I don't really want to worry about that yet. I showed you here that I thought this was an ABC, and this could have counted an ABC down. It kind of looks the same way this looked here. So it was an A, B, and then 5 ways down. So again, that could be, I think the preferred count is that was the 4th wave ending there. But the bullish counts with the Wyckoff technometer and the buy divergence, I would have to think we're headed to 7250 somehow, someway. What's up, Outlaw? Let me give you a wrench. Hey, Bill. So let's go back. Let me load the daily here. Give that a chance to load. Let's look at the technometer on Bitcoin USD. We made a 35 on the 6850 low, and I think today I posted earlier we was at 37.26 or something on the low today. There's 6200 when I gave the buy. Just so everybody knows, I'm in a 6205 or so. I started buying for all my PCG accounts. I probably had 100 plus orders to go. So I bought it. I kind of helped the market stay down there, 6210, 6220. And then we ran up to 6250 and I needed to get Discord in. So I gave a buy at 6240. I'm sure a lot of people had to pay 6250, 6255. We did run down again and make another new low when the stocks got ugly. But stocks going down 1100, Bitcoin held in, and then we had this out of the blue rally in the last few hours. I gotta load that again, guys. I'm still trying to get the software reworked to make it easier for us, so we'll see if we can get that done. It does what it needs to do, but I think it could still be better. I could apply a lot more Wyckoff method to the crypto if I had a few things changed on the software. So again, keep in mind that I think Elliott Wave here is really bearish. So if this rally does give away, I will turn pretty bearish on Bitcoin if today's low is taken out. I just can't see that happening. That's pretty impulsive here. Good volume coming in. I mean, damn, that rally's perfect after stocks closed. No reason to give that up. And it's 6250, that's way deep. We should never be back there. That's 400 lower. I hate to not give it some room. As you know, recently my stops have all held nicely. So it's tough to let $400 get away from you. But this thing's a beast. You got to give it room to breathe. So, anybody got any questions on stocks or crypto? Because otherwise, I've got a long day. I'm going to try to take a break, get something to eat. You know it, preacher. So, and I haven't really given away anything. So we're probably going to. I'll talk with Nick. We're probably going to throw this on YouTube. We have not been on there much. Still trying to build out the community, and it helps to do some YouTube. I just haven't been on there because it's hard to give away the trades we're doing, our stop levels, etc. It's not fair, obviously, to people paying $40 a month in here. So, but we've already bought the low today, so I'm probably going to let this video play for YouTube tonight. If there's no more questions, I think I've covered what I wanted to. I just want to show some of the roadmaps talk what happens if we give this rally up. I will look for a place to try to add on. Definitely some more Ethereum and Litecoin if I can get a setup I like. Probably not till stocks opening tomorrow, because stocks and Bitcoin's been moving together. There's no doubt. So we got to be careful about that for a while. I'm sure that'll break down at some point. So you can see the technometer here, 39.50 right now. We was around 37.25 today's low. Then we were doing 35.25s at this low at 58.50. So we made the low, we've tested the low. We really need to rock and roll this thing to the upside. The most bullish account again would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by Elliott, ABC down, and we're ready to explode higher now. And that could happen if stocks have a 3,000. I mean, the Dow could theoretically have a $3,000, $4,000 rally here, possibly. We would have to have some good news on the virus tomorrow, I think, to get that going, but we could at least get us started. So you see the technometer down here, 40.66. That's not a bad technometer. We open lower tomorrow, it probably will be better. If you look at the Wyckoff wave, 41.63. QQQs. Since I'm probably going to post this on YouTube, I got to say, because I always get crap about it, I own WyckoffSMI.com. 99% of what I do is Wyckoff, but on cryptos, I do throw on some Elliott Wave because cryptos are so emotional, I think it helps. And it gives everybody a roadmap to follow if I'm not available or if things are moving quick. You won't really see me put Elliott Wave on stocks, really ever, but I do on the crypto. So don't give me no grief about that. I'm a Wyckoff fan, that's why I own the Institute. So check out WyckoffSMI.com or LearnCrypto.io. Carrie definitely supports me every second. What's up, Lewis? Appreciate it, Jim. I'm trying to get on here more. I mean, for Nick and I to do it together, it's still tough. Everybody else on Discord knows Nick and I are cool. YouTube might wonder where Nick's at. We're just too busy with what we got going on now with managing money and stocks and crypto. Just not a lot of extra time. If I got a little extra time, I'm really trying to take a break. So, all right, that's it. We're out of here. Got any questions, hit us up on Discord. Everyone be safe.